Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. Hey, Rack and Jojo. Hello, hello. And welcome in, everybody. So this is On Your Tail. It is a puzzle detective game. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I must say that I got this copy for free. It was given to me. It's a review copy. This is not the final version of the game. So there might still be a couple things here and there that are still being tweaked. Yeah, let's get into it then. What is that music playing? It is, On Your Tail. Yeah, let's start a new game. Confirm. I played the demo for this for a while ago. And I really liked it, so I'm curious how the full game is. I'm gonna play about 2 hours of it. The embargo stops at chapter 2, or act 2. So if I hit that before the 2-hour mark, then I'm gonna have to end the stream a little early. But otherwise, that's the plan. Anyway. Okay, Professor Vecchi. In conclusion, all the great writers had various things in common, among which was relying on the great library that is our history. Do not neglect the past. I doubt you will find a more capable teacher. Well, we still have a few minutes before the end of class. Are there any questions? Does talent really exist, Signor Gervasoni? You are always in the mood for philosophical questions. Are you sure you've chosen the right subject? Let me pose this question to you all, and to avoid chaos, please respond one at a time. What is talent? That's the main character, Diana. Talent, do I have any? Can it be achieved, I wonder? To conclude, it is a good thing to spend your own time wisely to the extent that we are able to do so. I was so lost in my own thoughts, I missed the whole discussion. Don't hang up, Caproni. I would like a word with you. Of course, Professor! So, Caproni, as you well know, I am one of the judges in the upcoming writers' competition organized by the Bellinelli publishers in which you are taking part. Given the prestige of this publishing house, the competition had a great number of participants this year. Normally, I wouldn't bother to interact with one of the participants, but it happens that you are also one of my students. And I feel it is my duty as a teacher to give you some notes on what I read. I'm all ears. Caproni, you are technically superior to most of your classmates. When reading one of your texts, it perfectly reflects your more than abundant theoretical knowledge. Thank you very much. However, this great strength of yours is overpowered by a far more serious problem that cannot be solved by more theoretical study. Which is? Caproni, I'll be frank with you. Your work looks like it was written by a robot. It is well structured, but completely lacking in emotion. There's no feeling to it. Forgive the bluntness, but if I didn't know better, I'd say it resulted from that artificial intelligence everyone is talking about. Oh, she's being accused. More experienced writers than you have already produced especially captivating material, particularly for the judges. You are young. You still have time to get some life experience, which will help you grow as a person and as a writer. This is the only information I can give you. You will have to blaze the rest of your trail on your own. I can't believe it. Is this actually happening? They're rejecting my work? There must be something I can do. Must be something I can say. There must be... Right? Oh, okay. I pick which one? Oh, okay. I'm gonna switch to controller here, it looks like. Stay silent, defend yourself, take note. Let's take note. Of course, I get it. It just needs more emotion, more passion. Maybe I need to add some shootouts? I'll make a note of that. Caproni, I appreciate your tenacity, but it is not a question of the subject matter. So, no shootouts? Out of respect to the competition and the other participants, I shall hold my judgment until I have seen the final draft. I am sure you can understand. Naturally. I don't know what to do. Defend yourself, get angry, stay silent, feel bad. Find out? Who are these experienced writers you speak of? I would like to talk to them. I do not believe that is information I should share out of respect for their privacy. Right. I can't even find out who's beating me. Scream? Deny everything, stay silent, hesitate. We'll stay silent. Caproni? It was not my aim to diminish your work, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't state my honest opinion on the matter. I see. I understand what you're saying. I just need a moment to digest it. I don't know what to think. Caproni, if you have nothing more to add, I will conclude this discussion. I have a lot of things to do. But I would be happy to continue this discussion in the classroom. Okay. We only have the option to give up. Thank you for your time, Professor. I will think about what you said. Don't stress about it. I have one last bit of advice. Try to disconnect for the rest of the day. As a famous writer once said, you can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. Hi, Hedgehog. Oh, Strange Horticulture. It's one of my favorites. Welcome in. Think about that perhaps while you go for a walk. I will. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Pastor Vecchi. Glad to know my several years of high school Italian is paying off. Oh, what does the back say? A literature professor at university, he is known for being demanding and authoritative. After many years of teaching, he seems to have lost some of his tact. Santa. Madre. It's me! I like how the card has almost like a... not quite a 3D, but the figure is kind of offset from the background. No, so the dev is Italian, and I know from Italian pronunciation, CHI is a key sound. I can't believe it actually happened, and so suddenly too. Months of writing just to be told it looks like it was written by artificial intelligence? Your face is artificial intelligence. Listen to yourself, Vecchi is right. But how the heck do I improve? Get some life experience. He makes it sound so easy, but... how am I supposed to experience life when I'm so busy every day? With university, part-time work, studies, sports, personal projects, and hobbies, along with an additional outing a week with friends, so you don't go completely crazy, you really only have time left to sleep. It's a miracle if I get to take a walk in the woods once a month. Heaven's sake, now what? Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball Z. I have no idea what to do. Stare off into space. Alright, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Stare off into space. Oh, okay. Get up. Stare off. Let's get up. Staring off into space certainly won't be of any use. You can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. Look for it, huh? Where? How? Getting my butt up off this chair might be a good start. Oh. Box of postcards. The box with Grandma Sarah's postcards. She traveled the world when she was a pilot and always had amazing stories to tell. If I could only go where she went. Look at that. York. Ah, the Big Apple. Making me hungry more than anything else. I'm sure you can find great stories on every street corner there. But I don't think I could stand all that chaos. Rocco? All those spices, so colorful, so enticing. Can't help but imagine the incredible smells. Not to mention all that candy. Gotta stop thinking about food. Sometimes I feel like we forget it even exists. Still, look at those views. And here, Grandma Sarah seems to be enjoying dinner by the sea. That's odd. There's a restaurant receipt stuck to the back of this photo. Look at that feast, and it costs so little? Santa Madre. I'll have to go there at some point. Borgo Marina. That's where we end up. How strange. All of these postcards come from well-known places. Most are from Borgo Marina, an almost unknown little village on the Ligurian Riviera. Nonna used to go there when she was a kid, and I know this place completely won her over. Her stories convinced my parents to take a vacation in Borgo Marina, but one thing led to another, and in the end, we never went. Oh, nice, Hedgehog. I love One Punch Man. Jojo Rack, you guys crack me up. Hey, Reno. Who has time to sleep, really? Yeah, seriously. Okay, Borgo Marina postcard. Sent by my grandmother Sarah years ago. Grandma traveled all over the world and wasn't easily impressed, so why did this village make such an impression on her? Mind place. Where I organize all my discoveries. Tidier than my bedroom, at least. Where are you hiding, Borgo Marina? Do I have to go there now? Guess so. Jojo. Okay. Adventure. Oh. Objects. Place. Postcard. Characters we've met. There's 23 total. Got some question marks. A lot of things to discover. Ooh, okay. So culture, leisure, tours, adventure. Oh my gosh, I'm like digging into the back of my mind. My Italian lessons. Strumenti e oggetti. I think that's right. Okay, Borgo Marina. Extra. Okay. She has stars on her ceiling. This looks like a dorm room. Zoom out. A little close. Guess I'd better change. Artificial intelligence. I still can't believe he said that. Santa Madre. I may be sad, but at least I have style. Alright, her clothes. Without seeming out of place, this flight jacket belonged to Nonna Sarah. You two crack me up. With simple dress. I hope maybe I even have some change in my pocket. Hey, that's where you'd gotten to. I was looking for you. The chrono lens. This is so much fun. This is kind of like the crux of the game, the chrono lens. Strange object combining a clock and a magnifying glass. If I concentrate and look through the glass, I can see the past. The gift I hold dear, given to me by my grandmother. One of the few things I have left to remember Grandma Sarah by. If only she were here, she'd know just the right thing to say to turn everything around. If only. I'm gonna see if using... Oh, mouse and keyboard. No, not much better. Just stick with the controller. I'd better tell my folks I'm going out. Oh no, it's just her room. Okay, it's not a dorm room. Mama. I'm not being mean, Diego. I'm just being realistic. Realistic or not, we are her parents and we should encourage her. Wait, are they talking about me? It is important to encourage her in the right place and at the right time. Let me make it clear. I believe in her, but what are the chances she'll be chosen? As likely as it was back in my days. I was only able to publish a book by trying repeatedly. Not to mention, I had your support back then. Doesn't our daughter deserve the same treatment? Santa Madre, Diego, it was different back then. We were different. And above all, we weren't parents. We have a duty to Diana to make sure she has a bright future. I don't want to see her suffer, that's all. Mama. I think she would suffer more knowing that, deep down, we don't really believe in her. I told you, Diego, I do believe in her. I'm just worried about her. Then let her try. She has a lot of talent, and the competitions will help her. Have a good night, Rack. But these wonderful competitions won't get her a job. I wouldn't be so sure. And you'd risk your daughter's future on that uncertainty? You sure this is the right path for her? I don't know. Nobody really knows except her. Papa. I'll never be able to talk to them now. I'll leave a message on the board. Mom. Violetta Becky is an ambitious policewoman and a lovely wife and mother. Many say we look alike. I hope I've inherited her strength. Be Violetta, wouldn't it? I think so. Dad. Diego Caproni is a full-time dispenser of warm hugs for me and Mama. He teaches at the high school and writes fiction with me as a hobby. Oh, how cute! Message? I can't remember Bucato, but Cucinare, I believe, has something to do with kitchen. It's my turn to cook dinner, but right now I'd prefer to eat gelato out of a container. Okay, that line underneath I can't tell what that second word is. Does it say film? Del Venerdì? I think Venerdì is either Tuesday or Thursday. Can't remember. I know it's a day of the week. It has been so long since I've studied Italian. Buona giornata alle mie ragazze. Good day to my little girl, I think. Ricorda il... I hope there's no one Italian watching this. And watching me butcher these pronunciations. E tu ricordati che... Oh gosh, I can't even read the handwriting. Il tuo compleanno, Mama. Il tuo compleanno is your birthday. Ricordati is to, like, write down, record. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna get out of this. Alright, leave a message. Wait. Why can't I... there. Okay. I'm gonna check out the chrono lens. Press X to equip it, okay. Do you see what happened in the past, helping you find important clues? Hold down left trigger to look through the chrono lens and compare the past with the present. When you find a difference, you can analyze the clue by holding down right trigger to get a clue. Where should I go with these keys? In theory, I could go anywhere. All roads lead to Rome, right? I don't want to go all the way to the capital. Grandma saw the world, but nothing impressed her as much as Borgo Marina. What did she find there? Vespa. It's like Vespa. A chore chart? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Venerday's Friday. You're right. That's right. I just know how to order a beer. A Vespa. It's like a Vespa. I think that's what they meant. What might I find? Oh, there's a song, oh my gosh, back in my Italian class days, by a band called Luna Pop, called Vespa. I still have that half memorized too. I'm not gonna sing it because my I don't really have a singing voice. I want to talk with them right now. Yeah. Our room we just left. Alright, well I guess we're gonna leave. Yeah, I was over there. I need to leave a message. Oh, okay. I won't make it back for dinner. Hope they understand and don't worry. Non torno per cena. Cena is dinner. So I won't be here for dinner. I won't return for dinner. Torno, I believe. There we go. I'm really doing it? Am I really going to Borgo Marina? Can channel members get a clip of you singing Italian school songs? Now's not the time for thinking. Now's the time for action. It is a bit dramatic. Yeah. Absolutely a bit dramatic. Yeah, she's totally riding a Vespa. Well, we ended up somewhere. Promontory? It looks like a quiet place where you can smell the sea and enjoy the sunset. Where exactly, though? Let me quickly check my phone. I don't believe it. Could I really be so dumb? I go on a spontaneous trip, barely remember to tell my parents, and then forgetfully leave my phone at home. Oh, that's right, it was on her bed. I wasn't able to pick it up. You're sleep talking slash writing. You really are the greatest, Diana. Although if this is Italian pronunciations, it would probably be Diana. Can't I do anything right? Is that too much to ask? Santa Madre. There's no sense in taking it out on yourself, though. Looking on the bright side, I've got to say, it was nice getting here. Of course, I don't have the faintest idea of where Borgo Marina is, but I am certainly closer. Scared I've hit a dead end, though. I'm gonna stretch my legs. Maybe that'll help me think. If I was a Ligurian village, where would I be hiding? On the coast. Escapism on 2 wheels. After a trip like that on a Vespa, I just want to stop and catch my breath for a second. I have to find Borgo Marina. Lucky there's a view to keep me company. Pensive girl. You mind if I stop here for a second? Ah! Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. No, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have snuck up on you. It's my fault, I was lost in thought. Stop for as long as you like. Did you also need somewhere all to yourself? You could say that. This morning I took a bit of a blow at university, and now I'm looking for a specific little village. But I barely know where I am. I've never been so far from Turin by myself. From Turin? That's at least 3 hours from here. What's the name of the town you're looking for? Maybe I can help you. Borgo Marina, ever heard of it? As far as I know, it should be around here. But I couldn't find it. Maybe it wasn't the best idea in hindsight. I can't blame you. I'm supposed to be at my graduation party. Sorry, what? So what are you doing here? Not the same situation, but I could ask you the same question, don't you think? Losing brain cells. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you develop friendships with the characters. Touche. Maybe I just wanted to enjoy the sunset. Yeah, it really is beautiful. I think I'd better head back. Enjoy the sunset. It will help you think. I'll try to take your advice. Thank you. Where did I put them? Huh? I can't find my... Oh no. What's wrong? I've lost my car keys. I must have dropped them around here somewhere when I was straightening out my backpack. Wait, maybe I can help. I mean, how hard can it be to find some keys? Especially when you have your grandma's trusty Colonel lens. Hey, we're gonna get the tutorial. She always told me it was magic, and that it would help me find what I was looking for. I still don't know whether I believe it or not, but I have to say it definitely makes it easier to find things. I used to play with it as a little girl. Santa Madre, I hope that girl doesn't think I'm crazy. Lost keys. This is the start of a friendship or a serial killer encounter. Yeah. Oh no, don't worry about it. Really, the last thing I want to do is waste your time on my problems. Okay, like every detective worth their salt, Diana, and we'll just call her Diana if we're going Italian pronunciations, will have to investigate. The investigation zone is the area where you can find all the necessary clues to solve a mystery. Okay? On top of the screen, there are icons that show the clues you need to find in the investigation zone in order to continue the deduction phase of a mystery. Use the chronal lens to interrogate those nearby to get clues. Once you've got all the clues, you'll automatically move into the deduction phase. Sometimes the clues aren't in the same place, and you'll have to explore Borgo Marina. In those cases, there will be more investigation zones to check out. Cool. Remember I said I came here from Turin? Time isn't a problem, and I was the one who offered. Okay. Chronal lens. We're gonna left click. See something strange? Light. Supercharged chronal lens? Oh, here's our keys. We put them on the roof of the car. Map. Aim. Left trigger. I did that. Focus. Right trigger. Here we go. Items on the hood. A bunch of stuff on the hood. Did she hit something? Definitely hit something. If you guys see something, feel free to shout it out. No, her keys aren't technically there. We can just see it through our chrono lens. Basically saying that at one point in time, they were there. Landslide right in the way. Oh, you know what? Let's see if the other clue is talking to her. Hey. Oh, her backpack. We could check her backpack. Oh, okay. Nice backpack. Perfect. Okay. Oh, just backpack? That's what to say about it. About her. Probably burn a hole in our forehead doing that. Time travel level in Dishonored 2. Hope no corrupted witch is around. I think we'll come into that. Okay, maybe over here. Where's our place that she could actually lose the keys? Seeing any? This already. Nothing we can do with the backpack? First the map on the tree and now the car keys. Oh, did the map blow off onto the... Oh, the map's up there! That is different, technically. Oh, here we go. The map get up there. The wind took it, probably. Can't see anything else of interest around here. It's time to solve this mystery. Okay. The girl has lost her car keys. They can't be far away. Okay, now you have all the clues. You can try to figure out what happened in the deduction phase. Play the clue cards with up to reconstruct the order of events. Complete all the objectives to solve the mystery. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. With every attempt, you might learn something new. Okay. Turn 1. My guess is she put the items on the hood of the car first. As she was readjusting her backpack. And then the wind took the map. Yep. Knocked her keys off. We got it! Yay! This kind of reminds me of Phoenix Red a little bit. Nice. Finding investigator. The girl's keys are near the backpack. Let's take a look. As proven, here are the keys.
Hey.
Here are your keys. Thank you so much. You really found them. What's wrong? You know, I thought I would be relieved to get my car keys back. But I want to throw them off the cliff and stay here forever. I don't understand. You just graduated. You should be happy. What went wrong? You know when you desire something with all your heart, then the moment you get it, it doesn't seem so special after all? I got the highest grade possible and even graduated early. I gave it my all, but now I don't feel anything. I don't understand. Do I want something impossible or am I missing something? Maybe what you desired wasn't really that important? Math is my passion. Ugh. I have no doubt about that. When I'm not surrounded by numbers, I feel so wrong. But a piece of paper isn't going to help solve my bigger problems. What do you guys think? Let it out or console her? Console, okay. I don't think I'm the best person to be handing out advice, but you've got to be proud of what you managed to achieve. Maybe a degree is just the thing you were missing. I know it's not easy, but if you can focus on the positive, it gets simpler to keep going. Think about it. You've got a graduation party waiting for you, a good reason to celebrate, and friends to celebrate with. Friends that must be getting worried about you, I'd imagine. Yes, I think you're right. It may not be a solution, but at least it's a start. Maybe you'll be able to find yours, too. For now, I'd better go. And thanks again for helping me. Sorry for bothering you. I have discovered where the keys are. Check. Oh, look. The parked car was hiding a path. She left her backpack? Why did she leave her backpack? What? Oh, she forgot her backpack. I hope she realizes. She'll be back, right? Rain. This can't end well. A railroad tunnel. If the sign's right, I should be able to reach Borgo Marina from here. Of course, going through a tunnel like this could be a really stupid idea. How many times do you get to go through an abandoned railroad tunnel? Is it abandoned? It's still a stupid idea, though. I'd risk wrecking the Vispa. But it'd be so cool. Maybe I'll even encounter a swarm of vicious... No. Vicious spiders? What am I saying? This isn't a game. But you know what? It'd just be vicious not to let yourself take the opportunity. I mean, We got all the way here from Turin riding a Vespa. Grandma always told me if you're looking for something, you're never wasting your time. And I'm looking for inspiration. Yeah, what the heck? Let's do it. I say, tell me she takes the Vespa. I'm probably just gonna keep calling it a Vespa. That's true, Hedgehog. Note to self, don't ever ride along a railroad track again. That hurt. Oh, no. Even the Vespa's groaning. I'd better take it to a mechanic before trying to go on another escapade. Otherwise, it might leave me stranded. The weather's gotten a lot worse. Way worse. A few minutes ago, the sky was clear. Now that I think about it, it's really dark. I mean, how long is this tunnel? All I need now is to get caught in a rainstorm. Better get a move on and find somewhere to spend the night. Hopefully not in an old abandoned train station. If the directions are right, this should be the road to Borgo Marina. Could it be that town in the distance? I have to find the way out of this station. You wait here. Okay? The way we came. Oh, it must have been like a bumpy ride or something. Not that she was hit by the train. This looks abandoned. It does say Borgo Marina. Hey, what if that village is... It literally says it right up here. Monk's here. We're late. Tick-tock. Kappa. No one will mind if I open the gate to get through, will they? Good. That way I can get there on my scooter. Oh, okay, so now we can grab our scooter and bring it up. I beg you, my sweet Vespa, don't abandon me now. Keep it up a little bit more. We'll find a mechanic somewhere. Oop. Mysterious stranger. Ooh, dramatic. We're inventing the square wheel with this one, guys. Never seen her before. What? What happened? Hurt? Who's hurt? Me? When? She's alright. Rest. Rest? Yes, rest. Sleep. Santa Madre. I'm going back to bed. Well, where am I? For me welcome after a bad fall from my Vespa, I have found myself in a fairy tale villa. Where have I ended up? I mean, we read the sign, didn't we? After a bad fall. Oh, okay, we have to find out where I am. Get the paint. House is huge. Excuse me? A distinguished gentleman. Miss, you're awake. Are you feeling all right? Just a bit beaten up. Where am I? You are my guest. I came across you lying on the ground, soaked to the skin, on the outskirts of the village. You wouldn't snap out of it, so I brought you back here and called the doctor. Let me introduce myself. My name is Orlando de Montoni. Mr. de Montoni, an old professor of anthropology, now retired, intelligent and cultured. It's hard to say what he's thinking, and he seems to hide his emotions well. His stern manner makes him seem even more academic than he actually is. My pleasure. I'm Diana Caproni. Thank you for your help, Signor Orlando. You're too kind. I certainly couldn't leave her in the middle of the storm last night. Let's not stand here talking. Would you like to stay for breakfast? You must be quite hungry. Tell the truth, I haven't eaten a thing since yesterday. I'd happily accept. Follow me. We'll take a seat at the table. My wife has just finished cooking. I have a question. Where have I ended up? Huh? We're in Borgo, Marina. Well, I made it. Did she just not read the sign? What? Excuse me, didn't you say breakfast? This is a feast. You are too kind. It's nothing. My pleasure, dear. My family was as hungry as it was large in number. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Don't stand on ceremony. Dig in. So you've come to Borgo Marina on vacation. To simplify things, yes. I'm looking for rest and to try to understand what I'm looking for, if that makes sense. I think you're a bit shaken up. Are you sure you feel okay, my dear? Sure, don't worry about me. It just hurts a bit there. Hurts a bit here and there, but these brioches are making me feel a bit better by the minute. Why would a detective read a sign? Yeah, who knows? The main thing is that you're okay. You could have had a serious accident in a storm like the one last night. I must say, riding was a bit of a challenge in that weather, but it was when that guy ran into the road. That's when I lost control of the Vespa and... Santa Madre, my Vespa! Easy does it. I parked your scooter on the outskirts of the village. But excuse me if I ask, you said a guy ran into the road? Yes, but I think it might have been a woman, to tell you the truth. They were wearing a skirt maybe? And now I think about it, they had a mask on too. Orlando, it can't be. Perhaps, my dear, perhaps, but we'll talk about that when we're alone. Signorina Caproni, I must get back to work to take care of some personal matters. Finish your food, there's no hurry, and do come and say goodbye before you go. You must excuse my husband's reticence. He doesn't like discussing problems in front of other people. What with the storm and the theft last night, he's quite shaken up, even if he won't show it. There was a theft? Last night? Yes, my husband caught a glimpse of the thief, stealing from our house. He chased them down the streets of the village. That's how he found you. Theft? What if this has something to do with my accident? It must be destiny calling. I must start investigating. Without looking bad, if possible. I know it was an unusual way to make your acquaintance, but I'm glad I did. Thank you for everything, Signora de Montoni. I'm not as formal as my husband, my dear. Please call me Beatrice. The wife of Professor Orlando de Montoni, a simple and refined woman. She always seems calm and relaxed, but hides a veil of melancholy behind her eyes. I'll leave you to it. Should you need me, come find me in the garden. Professor of Goat Lore has a better ring to it. Maybe. By the way, Professor of Anthropology is funny because anthropo specifically means human. That is good. There's no fish in the fish tank? I wish I could zoom back out. Sure if there's a... auto-centering? If that does anything. I don't know if that's better. Maybe. Discovered this place. Oh.
Hey.
Signor Orlando? Miss Caproni, are you leaving? I'll accompany you to the door. Actually, I found out about last night's robbery from his wife. I know it might seem a bit forward, but can I ask you a few questions about it? What for? Well, be honest. Be honest. I'm a writer. An aspiring writer, to be precise. I'm looking for inspiration for some good detective stories, and I think researching a real theft could really help me. I'm having a creative crisis of some kind. That's also why I came to Borgo, Marina. I really respect creativity, and I think you're a fine young girl. That doesn't mean I don't have plenty to think about. As I am sure you can imagine, I only ask that you rein in your curiosity to just a few questions. Of course. Thank you so much, Senor Orlando. What happened? What was stolen? It was the dead of night and I happened to be in my study. I heard a loud mechanical noise coming from the main hall. I looked out and saw a masked individual running away. I ran after them. I was right on the thief's heels until the outskirts of the village, but I had to stop to help you, Paproni, after that nasty crash you had on your Vispa. And the thief managed to escape? Brilliant deduction. What was stolen? Nothing. Nothing. Like I said, nothing. Everything had been turned upside down, though. As if the thief was looking for something? I don't have any further questions. Could I take a look around the crime scene? You mean around my house? Yes, exactly. Usually I wouldn't agree to such a request, but I must admit you impressed me, Caproni. Despite everything, you didn't hesitate to help us out. I respect your dedication. Limit your investigation to the living room. The other rooms in the house were not affected and do not need your attention. Okay. Started rushing to the case even before the crime had happened. Okay. Yes! Okay, we can use this. Things were turned upside down. See, I remember from the demo, it was, the restaurant. And, it looked like nothing was taken, but I remember something had shifted around to make it look like they were hiding a very expensive bottle of wine. Something like that. Take a look at the artifacts over here. Press RB to supercharge the chrono lens using up a joker card. Once supercharged, the arms of the chrono lens will turn faster as you get closer to a clue. Once you get the clue, the chrono lens charge will run out and you'll have to use another joker card to supercharge it again. These are extra joker cards. You'll be given any you don't use as a reward once you've solved the mystery. Okay. Try not to use them, but... Four clues, and we haven't... single one yet? Oh! Here we go. This chest was open this morning when we first came in. The thief went through the chest. They were looking for... what were they looking for? Gold doubloons? Okay. Yeah, feel free to shout out if you see something that's moved. We looked at the fireplace. We go upstairs. Oh, we didn't look at the table, did we? Got the chest. Part of the living room? No. Books. Aha. Yep. Books on the ground. You must have cursed prehistoric masks on the wall. Hope nobody lets out a demon. Yeah, let's hope not. Another chest up here. Nothing with that one, though. I suppose we could talk to the guy again. Really, the only disturb— oh, the drawer. Majora's Mask. Oh no, is right. Search the drawers too. Yeah, we got that part. Steve went through the drawers. I don't think I'll find anything else useful here. I should talk to Orlando. Okay, yep, he's got my last clue. So yeah, he went through the books, he went through drawers, he went through chest. Senor Orlando, I examined the traces left by the thief around your home. I want to understand how they managed to get in without being heard, and why they made such a racket leaving. I'm sure I won't find any more clues in your house, though. And what would you need in order to proceed? A clue of some kind. Could you tell me anything about the locks on your house? Really don't know when to quit, am I right? I apologize. I let that slip out. I understand your desire for privacy, and you have been patient with me. Your tenacity is a good thing, given the circumstances. Last night's storm did a lot of damage around Borgo Marina. It's Scialo. Montoni is rather preoccupied with the coordination for the recovery operations, and it looks like he won't be able to look into the case, at least for the moment. I suppose it won't hurt to have more proof to hand when we pass the case over to him. Thank you! You won't regret it. All the locks in my house, windows and doors, were made by the same person. Kea Gatti? She's a brilliant engineer who lives and works down by the docks near the old town. Maybe you'll find your clue. Yeah, engineer, docks. Understood. You know, you seem more like a private investigator than a writer to me, Miss Caponi. If you want, you can just call me Diana. All in good time. Of course. Alright, let's go get a clue. Ah, look at that town. Dude, our parents are gonna be worried sick about us. We left our phone in our room. We didn't come home. Probably filing a missing persons report. Super photographer. I remember him from the demo. Would you mind taking a step back? I'm trying to get a shot of the panorama. What? Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. No problem. Actually, am I mistaken, or have we never met before? You're not mistaken. I got here last night. It was total chaos. You have no idea. Your timing isn't great. We haven't had a storm like this in Borgo Marina in years. But look how clear the skies are now. You don't get a picture like that every day. Detail-oriented and fearless. You wouldn't happen to be a photographer. Busted. Caught red-handed. You have the right to introduce yourself. Paun? Your Honor, and you? Borgo Marina's energetic photographer. Of all of his passions, his passion for people hands down. His interests include photography, cooking, and chemistry. Well, I imagine chemistry if you're into photography. Diana, it's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure's all mine. If you should need anything, even just a tour around the village, let me know. Unfortunately, I have to head back to the lab to develop some rolls of film, but if you're not busy, come by and see me. My studio, Photo and Photo, is right on the beach. You can't miss it. Oh, and take this too. It's a map of the village. Hey, we got a map. You know, every now and... He did finger guns. He does finger guns. Every now and then I work as a guide showing tourists around our beautiful little village, so I always carry one with me. Even if Borgo Marina isn't exactly the busiest place in the world. Thanks for the invitation. I'll come visit. See you later, then. Seems like a nice guy. It was kind of him to welcome me right away. New friend. So we'll meet up with him in a bit. Mission's notebook. Okay. Paw guns, yeah. This is probably the way we came in, yeah. Town's huge. I think there's yeah, here's the run button. It's back, left back. Knock on doors? Maybe not right now. Garden. Looks like the storm didn't affect it. So pretty. Piazza. Oh, like 20 XXI. Telephone call. Oh, yes. Call your parents. I don't have enough coins. Oh, yes, you do need to call your parents immediately. Is that our Vespa? It's still KO. Well, at least it's here. I'm controller right now. Oh, okay. We can't go that way. It's all about perspective. Cecilia's colors. What's written here? Closed due to flooding. Oh, come back tomorrow. Bummer. Can't go in there. I'm not scared of the rain, but I have to say that storm was terrifying, the worst I've ever seen. It carried on all night, thunder and lightning, it was like the end of the world. Okay, am I back? I think I'm back. Hearing good, excellent, okay. Booting up the game now. If it'll load, come on. Oh, okay. It's telling me the game is already running. Here we go. I think I got it. Okay. I think we're back. Oh, I just noticed it said best played with the controller. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, this load screen takes a little bit. I don't know. My first instinct is to think that his wife is the thief. But I don't know what they'd be looking for. But I feel like she's someone who would moonlight as a thief. Absolutely. All right, let's see where it left off because I have no idea. Okay. Here. Looks like we've already met Pound. Mom and Pop, but we can't. We don't have any money. Cheek ceramics. Closed due to flooding. I imagine that's going to be the case with all the shops we check with. There looks like a little graffiti under there. Like a fish? Kind of like rabbit ears sideways or something. Go, Marina. Oh, that's a riddle! Let's take a look. Which movie stars a group of aristocrats? Can't think of anything. A mysterious riddler has left riddles around Borgo Marina. Think carefully about the riddle and choose the card that has the answer. It is possible that you might not have collected the card yet. If this is the case, keep exploring in search of the answer card. Oh, I don't have any cards. That would make sense. Okay. What's this? Fuoco. Fuoco is fire. Ferro may be iron.
Hey.
Everyone is obsessed with these modern contraptions. And what do you get? What happened in the piazza? That's what you get. Any mechanical contraption is a problem. Did Conan the Barbarian ever crash his car? No, he didn't. Why? Because they were walking, that's why. Modern times, psh. Yeah, blacksmith.
Yoo-hoo.
No one's answering.
Hola.
It was impossible to stay asleep for more than half an hour at a time last night. And as if the storm wasn't enough, there was an incident in the piazza. I hope no one was hurt. Yeah, that was me. How do I get to the docks then? I don't see the docks from here. And how do I get down there? I might be missing a path. I already tried coming down here. Closed. Oh, at the train tunnel. Oh, this is the way we came in. Okay. Hey, Cece. Alright, I must be missing a path or something.
C'è qualcuno?
I'm not scared of the rain, but I have to say that storm was terrifying. Okay, I think we read that one already. Garden.
C'è qualcuno?
Bless my soul, I thought last night's storm was going to tear this poor village asunder. I was awake, as Luisa never sleeps.
Hey. Hola.
Wow, what a downpour.
Yoo-hoo.
Bonjour, chérie. Have you heard there's been an incident? It was a big one. At least 3 people were injured. They called out a fleet of helicopters. Police boats, too. You couldn't see them in the storm, of course. Okay, yeah, somewhat imaginative reconstruction. A little bit. car here. Oh, can I go down this way? That just completely blank on the alley? I did. You can't trust water, whether it's from the sea or sky, it doesn't matter. Water will turn your legs into jelly in your boots. I remember it well, dragging myself across the soggy ground, my rifle cradled in my arms, my feet soaked to the skin. Okay. Goodness gracious, it's like a maze back here. Another riddle. Yeah. Here we go. Ms. Ornella said that her first love was a boy without much going on upstairs who is still in love with her today. Years later, on Valentine's Day, he sent her a box of chocolates with a note. If you eat, I'm guessing 1 a day, when the box is empty, remind me to congratulate you. If you eat 3 a day, they will be done at the end of the month. What sign is that kid? What? I think we need to see what these cards say. Better stay indoors as long as the streets are all cordoned off with emergency barriers, especially with Marcello Gattoni on the prowl. Grandpa went from Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me again. This Diana girl is cute but unstable. Yeah, it looks like I'm back. I am going to end the stream here. I don't think it's the game. I am playing a review copy, and it's not like completely polished. And I am playing on a 10-year-old tank basically, and I'm still using DDR3 RAM. So I'm crashing games is not unheard of from my computer. But yeah. I just wouldn't watch this and think, oh no, this game is terrible because it crashes. No, it's more than likely my computer. That's why I can't play games like Pal World. But yeah, so that's where I'm going to end the stream. This is super cute. It comes out on the 16th, and I'm hoping I can check it out then with the full release. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you in the next one.